sunny day here today. The temperature is just perfect. We should be in for a great game of cricket.
Welcome to the World Cup match between Bangladesh and India at Lord's. You were out in the middle earlier, Jim. How did the pitch look then?
Thanks, Richie. This pitch is flat and true, with not much in it for the bowlers. It's going to be hard to keep the score down out here. It'll be hard work in the field for whichever team loses the toss. If I was captain, I'd bat first out here. Well, that appears to be the state of the pitch. Back to you, Richie.
Dravid is going to face the first ball of the match. There's the first run to the match for India. Mushfiqur Rahman out at long on. That was an athletic stop by the keeper. India move on to 2. Manjurul Islam to bowl to Tendulkar. It's straight at Mehrab Hossain. That's 4 runs. That's the first boundary for Tendulkar. The score is now no wicket for 6. That's cleared the infield. He picked the length quickly with that one.
That'll be a real confidence booster for him. Should get rid of any nerves.
That's a fantastic strike. He picked that up beautifully.
The bowler doesn't look too happy about it. There might be a little bit more in the next one.
Nine overs are left in the innings. Eleven runs came from that over by Manjurul Islam. We're about to see the first bowling change.
Run.
That's gone high in the air.
Wait.
Mohammad Rafiq to bowl to Tendulkar. He didn't stray far from his crease, but that was all the keeper needed.
Great wicket keeper. He had the bails off in an instant.
Tendulkar has gone for 47. Ganguly awaits his first ball. Mohammad Rafiq continues. Brilliantly caught.
That was a bad shot. He really seemed to lose concentration.
So then, that's the end of Ganguly. Badani takes guard. Badani is off the mark. That was an athletic stop by the keeper. 3 now for 78. Laxman facing. Beautiful shot. Laxman has moved into the 20s and is starting to look far more relaxed. Three overs are left for India. And 6 runs required. Hit straight to a fielder. That's gone for 4 byes.
That's poor wicket keeping. 4 byes, a real gift to the batting team.
110 runs required. makes the first runs of the day for Javed Omar. Stopped by Tendulkar. Nine overs are left in the innings. That over helped the run rate somewhat. And we have a change of bowling. The required run rate is looking more and more out of reach here. And the batsman didn't look at all comfortable there.
Now that was good cricket. He kept it tight and pressured the batsman into a mistake.
Akram Khan facing. Super wicket keeping. .61 runs required. Batsmen are coming back for two.
It's a good plan by the batsmen if they set out to pressurise the fielders with running like that. It can lead to missed fields and even more runs.
Bangladesh are 3 for 59. Aminul Islam takes his place at the crease. It's in the air. That's the first boundary for Aminul Islam. That's 10 off the over now. This over is proving rather costly to India. Ganguly at the start of his run-up. Pushed into the gap. Ganguly continues. Well taken by Mongia. Ganguly continues. Super wicket keeping. Akram Khan has moved into the 20s and is starting to look far more relaxed. Ganguly continues. Comfortably held by Virat.
Superb catch. The batsman won't have expected him to hold on to that.
Aminul Islam has gone for 17. Naimur Rahman takes his place at the crease. .18 runs came from that over. So to sum up then, India win by 16 runs. Welcome to the World Cup group match between Scotland and Sri Lanka at the Oval. You were out in the middle earlier, Jim. How did the pitch look then?
Thanks, Richie. This pitch is very dry and flat. The bowlers are going to have a hard time of it out here, although it might start to deteriorate as the match wears on. The batsmen should score plenty of runs, especially the side batting first. I choose to bat. Back to you, Richie.
Stanger is going to face the first ball of the innings. That is a perfect line. It's the first runs of the day for Stanger. The batsmen are coming back for a second. The sweeper picks up. It's straight at Gunawardena. That one's gone to the fence. It's the first boundary for Stanger. Stanger moves into double figures with those runs. He looked as if he was home to me. That's 11 off the over now. Thus, he's beginning to lose his line and length. So there was 11 off that over. 4 overs are left for Scotland. We're about to see the first bowling change. Out.
Straight down the fielder's throat. The batsman will be kicking himself.
Stanger has gone for 35. Good stroke for 4. That's the first boundary for Patterson. Patterson waiting at the striker's end. Jayasuriya to Smith. The score is now 2 for 70. 9 runs were picked up from that over by Jayasuriya.
The captain needs to think about saving some of his best bowlers' overs for the closing stages of the innings.
The innings has ended with the score at 101. So to sum up then, Sri Lanka win by 10 wickets. Welcome to the World Cup group match between West Indies and England at Lord's. You were out in the middle earlier, Jim. How did the pitch look then?
Well, Richie, this should be a batsman's paradise. It's hard and flat with a lightning-quick outfield. There should be lots of runs out here. Definitely a time to fill your boots. If the team batting first can post a huge total, then they can put pressure on the team batting second. I choose to bat. Well, that's the state of the pitch. Back to you, Richie.
The opening bowler is going to be Dylan. Got him! The batsman really had no answer to that ball.
Well, that early wicket will put the pressure on the batting team.
Praskothic makes his way back to the dressing room.
A first ball duck. His teammates will be merciless when he gets back to the dressing room.
The next batsman is Hussain. Hussain takes guard. Stopped by Campbell. Dylan to Hussain.
Wait.
Hit straight to a fielder. Nine overs are left in the innings. So they need 102 to win from 60 balls. Confident appeal, and the umpire's given it. Campbell makes his way back to the dressing room. Samuels takes his place at the crease. It's high in the air. He smashed that a long way.
Exciting stuff. He took a risk that was well rewarded as the ball disappeared over the fence.
That's gone high in the air. Oh,
He never really looked comfortable with that catch, so it was no surprise when it went to ground.
hit straight to a fielder. That's a lovely way to get off the mark. 9 overs are left in the innings.
The openers will be looking to take advantage of the fielding restrictions early on.
So to sum up then, West Indies win by 6 wickets. Welcome to the World Cup group match between Australia and New Zealand at Nottingham. And you had a look at the pitch a little earlier, Jim. How was it?
Well, Richie, there's still a fair bit of moisture in the pitch, but that should disappear pretty quickly. If the openers can get through the early overs, then they should be able to build a good total, as the pitch will be great for batting. The bowlers need to keep a full length early on to try to take advantage of the moisture in the pitch. A tough call, perhaps a good toss to lose. Well, that appears to be the state of the pitch. Back to you, Richie.
It's straight at Ponting. That's the first runs of the day for Fleming. He's got that one over the infield and away for 4. It's the first boundary for Aston. Stopped by War. Nash to begin a new spell, 96 runs required. stopped by Macmillan. That's the first runs of the day for Hayden. That's gone high in the air. That's the first boundary for War. Australia no wicket for 7. Superb shot. It's in good form, actually.
Well, he smashed that before with a big smile on his face.
That's 11 off the over now. This over is proving to be quite expensive. That's gone high in the air. War moves into double figures with those runs. The score is now no wicket for 15. War is now facing. That's straight up in the air. That went like a rocket to the fence.
What a ripper. The crowd enjoyed that one.
9 overs are left for Australia. That over eased the pressure on the batting team. We're about to see the first bowling change. The run rate stands at just under 5 and over. Well played, but the fielder will cut that one off. War waiting at the striker's end. Cairns to Ponting. Didn't quite get hold of that one properly. War is now on strike. He's worked that into the gap.
There are stricter rules on wides in one-day cricket, so you need to be careful not to drift down the leg side.
That's 10 off the over now. Cairns is proving to be a little expensive. He's worked that into the gap. 11 runs came from that over. So to sum up then, Australia win by 9 wickets.